like everybody who was in the waiting room is here. My name is Sheila Gold. I'm the Assistant Dean of Admissions and Recruitment at Tulane University's School of Professional Advancement. And today in this webinar, we're going to be talking to you about our undergraduate programs. This webinar will take about 20 minutes. We appreciate you taking time out of the middle of your day, but we also try not to take too much of your day because we know that everybody's busy. You will have an opportunity at the end of this webinar to get my contact information. So if you want to send me a follow-up email, go ahead and do that. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have via email. So today we're going to talk a little bit about what the School of Professional Advancement is. Tulane University is made up of 10 small schools, one of which is the School of Professional Advancement. That's us in blue. But we have 10 schools that in total make up the whole university. The School of Professional Advancement actually is the third oldest school at the university. The oldest school is the medical school, followed shortly thereafter by the law school. And then not too long after that, the School of Professional Advancement started. It was under a different name, but we have had the mission for over 130 years of educating adult and non-traditional learners. So what that looks like today is that most of our students are adult learners, meaning that they're anything other than the traditional 18-year-old just out of high school that moved to college to go to school for 4 years. So if you have been out of school for a little while and are coming back to school, or started school at one point and want to finish a degree, or started a degree and want to change it, or in a career and want to get some additional education so that you can upskill, that is what we do. We offer our undergraduate programs both online and on ground, so you can create your own experience if you prefer the classroom versus online, or if you want a hybrid of the two, you can do that here at the School of Professional Advancement. So we are located physically on the Uptown campus in New Orleans, Louisiana, on the main campus. That's our building in the top right. Richardson is the name of our building, and we occupy the entire top floor. Our classes on campus are scattered all throughout the campus, but mostly our administration, including myself, is located in that building. We have a picture of our student lounge, where you belong, because that's our motto for our students. We'd love it if you hop on campus and come say hi to us, and then a couple pictures of the campus. Okay, so people always say the School of Professional Advancement, like, is that a Tulane degree? Absolutely. Like I said, Tulane University has 10 different schools, one of which is the School of Professional Advancement. When you graduate from the School of Professional Advancement, you get that very degree that is right there on the screen. So let's start imagining your name on that degree. It says Tulane University at the top. School of Professional Advancement, your name, and then whatever degree you earned. So we like to say it's a Tulane program with Tulane faculty, and you get a Tulane degree. So a little bit about what we're going to discuss over the next 15 minutes or so is we're going to talk a little bit about the programs that we offer at the School of Professional Advancement. We're going to talk a little bit about the learning experience that we hope you as a student will have. We're going to talk about how we support students to be successful from our webinar today all the way through to graduation, where you get that diploma that we just looked at. And then we'll talk a little bit about the application process itself. So, what we like to talk a little bit about our faculty, and we feel like our faculty are a little bit different from faculty that you will get at other schools that you may be looking at, because all of our faculty actually work in the field that they teach, meaning they're all what are called professors of practice. So for instance, Amanda Fennell is our assistant program director in our cyber and IT program. And while she's our assistant director, she is a full-time cyber and IT professional in the business world. So she takes all the information that she has from her professional experience and she teaches her students what they need to know to be successful in today's workforce. So she has a really good quote that we love to share with prospective students. And she says, as a cybersecurity leader, I feel it's vital to prepare our professionals, meaning you all, the students, through practical experience, which is why I incorporate my day job into my classes at night. So essentially, the professors that you all learn from at SoPA, which is what we call the School of Professional Advancement, they're all doing the actual thing that you're learning about in textbooks. They're doing it in real life every day. Next slide, please. So these are the programs that we offer at the undergraduate level. So anything in Black print are our actual bachelor's degrees. We do offer what are called professional certificates, and you can see those in the blue print. And professional certificates are about 4 classes and one very specific area that you can come and very quickly get expertise in a very narrow area. And then we offer 3 what are called post-baccalaureate certificates. In order to get a post-baccalaureate certificate, you already need to have a bachelor's degree. So the areas where we offer bachelor's degrees are business and leadership, emergency and security, general legal studies, humanity and social sciences, IT, kinesiology, and media and design. Next slide, please. Okay, so a little bit about what makes our learning experience at SoPA unique, I believe, is not only are our faculty practitioners in the field, so you're learning from professionals. We also really go out of our way to create classes and curriculum that are engaging and interactive. So don't just think about like taking an online course or even coming to an in-person course and like reading a chapter in a book and like writing a little 2-page paper. You may have some of that, but our faculty really try to engage students so that you create relationships with other classmates, so that you get to know the faculty. Like I said, the faculty are doing the work that you're going to school to do, so they can be a resource to you in terms of mentoring you towards a job, helping you find a job. And we also try to create opportunities for students to create a network for each other. So a lot of our classwork is small group work. It's interactive. And we try to do some really interesting things that maybe you haven't had access to before. So for instance, some of our faculty have created courses and projects that are in the metaverse. So that means that you would actually have a scenario for your, so a homework assignment might be that you have a scenario, you have to go online, create an avatar for yourself, and have that avatar work through some sort of project and solve a problem and come up with a solution, and you turn in that solution as your homework. So that little top picture is supposed to be our picture of the metaverse. But it's very interactive, it's very hands-on, it's very problem solving, and it's much more interesting than, you know, just reading something and writing like a response to a scenario. Another way that our faculty like to deliver content is many of them will record a podcast. So, and this, the little bottom picture is supposed to be somebody listening to a podcast. So for instance, you can listen to 15 minutes of the lesson on the way to work. You can listen to another 15 minutes on the drive back from work. You can listen to another 20 minutes while you're cooking dinner. And that's a very like auditory way to learn the curriculum. So you're not just reading it, you're listening to it, you're interacting with it. And that way, students who don't necessarily have the time to just sort of sit down and read a chapter, they'll get a little break that week and they can listen to it. So these are the different ways that our students really enjoy interacting with our curriculum. All right. Another thing that I think is a differentiator for our students is that we wrap our students in support. So we're not just interested in you all getting admitted to the university. We are committed to you successfully graduating and getting that diploma that we showed you a couple screens ago. So you will have several different folks on campus that are there to help you with your success. You will have an academic advisor, and this is a person who you can get in touch with virtually anytime, set an appointment with. And they can help you pick your classes, help you decide which classes to choose for next semester. If for some reason you're having difficulty in a class, maybe they can connect you to resources in our academic support lab, or our writing lab. If for some reason you need to take a medical withdrawal, they can help you with that. But these advisors are there to answer any of the questions that you have to help you navigate the curriculum from your first semester to your last semester. You also will have your own faculty advisor. And remember, our faculty do the work that you eventually want to do. So these are people who can help you as you move through towards your degree or certificate. If you're really enjoying a particular area that you're studying, reach out to your faculty advisor and they can say, "Oh, you're really enjoying taking this certain class. Well, let me tell you how you can use that to get a job, or let me connect you with a colleague of mine who does that professionally, and maybe they can see if they have any openings at their company." So your faculty advisors are really professional mentors. We also have our own career advisor, and she is dedicated only to the students at the School of Professional Advancement. She does not work with any other students on the campus. So you can use her to help you put your resume together, put your LinkedIn page together. If you have a job interview and you want to practice before the actual interview, you can set an appointment with her and she'll do a mock interview with you, ask you some questions, help you rehearse your answers. So she is just for our students. And then, of course, as a Tulane graduate, you will have access to the Tulane Alumni Network, which is a great resource in order to help network your career. All right, so we know that many of the students who come to SoPA have gone to school somewhere before. So maybe you started a bachelor's degree but didn't finish it. Maybe you got your 2-year degree and you're ready to get your full bachelor's degree. Perhaps you went to school many years ago and you're coming back for a second degree. If that's the case, we encourage you to transfer as many credits towards your bachelor's degree as possible. That is a savings of time and money. We offer a $1,500 scholarship for anybody who transfers credits. So if you transfer credits, you'll get $500 off your first 3 semesters at SoPA for a total of $1,500. If you transfer 60 credits, that's a savings of almost $40,000. And that cuts your total tuition price in half. So you could get, in theory, if you transfer all those credits, a bachelor's degree from Tulane for $35,000, which is a pretty significant savings towards your degree. Okay, another way that we try to help adult learners like you is that many of our students have been working professionally for years in different fields. And oftentimes, you all come to the classroom as experts in certain areas. And what happens is sometimes our students will have to take a class towards their degree, and they're like, you know what, I have been working in the particular field that this class is teaching me. I think I don't need to take the class. Like, I kind of know what it is that they're trying to teach me. If that is true, you can take advantage of what is called our credit for prior learning program. You can meet with your advisor and tell them, look, I think I already know everything it is that they're going to teach me in this class. And you can work with that faculty member to produce a portfolio that shows that you already know all of the knowledge objectives that are on the syllabus. And if that's true, you don't have to take the class. You can do that for up to 8 classes on the undergraduate level, which can save you almost $15,000. So keep an eye out as you're moving through the curriculum. If there's a course or two and you're like, I already know this stuff, do not take it. Reach out to your advisor. All right, so let's talk a little bit about some of the nuts and bolts. We try to work with our students to offer as many tuition discounts as possible. So we do offer, most of our courses are 3 credit hours. There are a few at the undergraduate level that are 4, but most of our courses are 3 credit hours, and they are $1,926 per course. We cap our fees per semester at $150. You will never pay more than $150 in fees at Tulane SoPA. So keep that in mind when you're looking at us and other schools. Many schools will tell you their tuition rate, but they won't tell you their fees. And when you start adding on the fees, it can double your tuition rate. We go out of our way not to do that. We do not want you to pay much more than your actual tuition. We also offer several different 20% tuition discounts. If you are active military or a veteran, if you're an alumni of Tulane or an HBCU or minority serving institution, if you are active or retired safety personnel, a firefighter, EMT, police officer, paramedic, if you are an active member of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, if you're a current K through 12 teacher, if you are a New Orleans area public employee, or if you are an adult over 60, you automatically you all will automatically receive a 20% tuition discount. You do have to fill out a form just to put your name in, but nobody will be denied if you fall into one of those categories. All right, next slide. All right, so our application is an electronic application. It lives on our website. Our website is sopa.tulane.edu. At the top, there's a big button that says apply. Go ahead and click that. You'll need to put in your name and your email address. And then you will pick our undergraduate application since you're interested in our undergraduate programs. The application is pretty straightforward. We will require that you upload a copy of a current government ID. That means that you basically take your phone, take a picture of your driver's license or passport, upload that image. We will need transcripts from any school where you have received college credit. So go ahead and send those to us. And then the other thing is that we require a $40 application fee. However, as a thank you for attending this webinar, we automatically waive that fee. So we have taken attendance when you all checked into this webinar, and when you submit your application, you should not be asked to pay the $40 fee. If for some reason you are asked, please email me and I can waive the fee. If you have already applied and paid that fee, email me after this webinar and I can go ahead and refund it for you. It's very, very easy to do. Do not be shy. Go ahead and ask me to refund it for you. So the last thing that we're going to talk about today is we have application deadlines. We are currently accepting applications for our summer term. Go ahead if you're interested in starting this summer and get your application in now. The deadline is May 1st, but we do rolling admissions, so you do not have to wait until May 1st. If you get your application in soon and you get admitted and register for classes by April 25th, then you will receive $200 off your first semester. If you're interested in applying for the fall term, which we are also reading those applications, the application deadline is August 1. But like I said, you do not have to wait until that deadline. You can get the application in now. And if you register for classes by July 15th, you'll get a $200 discount off your first semester. And if you're planning way ahead for next spring, which is our January term, our deadline is January 1, but if you register by December 1, you will receive that $200 discount. So it's just, there's no reason not to register early and receive, it's just $200 off your first semester, and everybody can use an extra $200 in their pocket. So that is really the nuts and bolts of our webinar. Like I said, my name is Sheila Gold. My email address is sgold@tulane.edu. Please go ahead and email me if you have any questions. There is a phone number on here. Don't call me. I'm never in front of my phone, but I am always in front of my email, I feel like. So I get back to people much more quickly if they email me. Tomorrow, you should be receiving an email from us thanking you for attending this webinar, and we will attach a recording of this webinar. So if you want to rewatch it, or if you have other questions or want to share it with a friend who wasn't able to make the webinar today, feel free to do that. So I thank you all very much. Once again, don't be shy. If I can refund your application fee, go ahead and email me. And we thank you all for being here today. And we hope to welcome you to Tulane School of Professional Advancement very soon. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.